What's up, guys? TheCampingRusher here. Welcome back to another episode of SkyBlock Survival here on my server, skyregions.net. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning into this, this series every 3 days, or, every 3 days is what we plan for, but sometimes it's every fourth day if something comes up, but usually every 3 days. Thank you so much for the support, not only on this series and the videos, but coming on and joining Sky Regions. We've had close to, between 800 to 1,000 players, sometimes over 1,000 players on the server throughout the week. And it's absolutely insane, the support on not only my region, the Utopia region, but all 5 other of the regions. It's just so busy. We're so thankful. Thank you so much. Today, very crazy episode. We are getting in a call with the people. So if you missed last episode, I highly recommend checking it out. I explained it very in detail. We had an admin. He did some bad stuff. He did some world editing, some potential spawning of stuff in. And basically the idea now is the IS top, island top number 1, A Goods Island, 235,000 island level. Was it legit? Did they earn their top spot in a legal way? And so we're going to let them defend their side and see what they have to say. And then either today or in the next episode, using your guys' help, we are going to make the final decision. What needs to be world edited out? What needs to be fixed up, basically. So, before we get into that, though, Ben M is not here today. He was supposed to be, but he's not. I have no clue why. He might be doing some Thanksgiving stuff or something like that, which is totally cool because I'm filming this on American Thanksgiving Day. Hopefully you all had a great Thanksgiving. So we're going to start out with the normal tradition, and that is a good old Sky Key. Come on, baby. What you going to give me today? I'd like to see... I'll take the 75. Don't stop yet. Don't stop yet. Give me that XP. Oh, dang it. Okay, well, we got the $70. $70 kits, or $75 kits, a lot better than the 32. So I will take that with open arms. But I think I'm wearing the 75 right now, so I don't think I want this Prot 1, but I'm going to keep the cobble. Don't need the books at this point. Don't need the wood, really. Everything else we're going to keep, though. All right, so... right away, we're jumping into a call with these guys, and then we're going to come right back afterwards and start working on a brand new project, which I'm super excited about. So thanks always for being here. Touch that like button if you're excited. Let's get into it. Jumping into a call here, we got 3 gentlemen, A Good, Black Pony, and Tiny Block. Tim, how are you gentlemen doing?
Decent.
Pretty good.
Decent, pretty good, and okay. So, here's what's going on. We got A Good and Black Pony, who are members of the island that is up for debate right now. The one where we had some potential abuse going on, world editing, whatever it may be, with one of the, well, I guess, ex-admin or ex-mod of Sky Regions now. And today we're kind of getting to the bottom of it. And then Tiny Block Tim, I've heard your name around. You play a lot on the servers. You kind of play on all the different servers. And what is your role in this conversation we're about to have?
Just defense for them and knowing for the fact that not everything was illegally obtained.
Okay, and that's kind of the point of today, ladies and gentlemen. Like, these guys play a lot. I don't know if I've seen many moments where one of these guys aren't online. So the main point of today is to take away what was, spawned in or cheated in illegally. But the other point is this is still one of the top islands, if not the top island, in a legit way. These guys, I know the amount of grinding you guys have done, etc. So, where do we want to start? Who wants to take the floor first?
Well, do you want the story of why the pumpkin farm was world edited?
Yeah, let's get the story, and because obviously the Ashes McTashes was a part of this island, correct?
Yeah, Ashes joined after Chris, one of the moderators, left decided not to join my island. So
okay, so he joined afterwards, and let's go here first. What has he done illegally that you know about? And just be honest. I mean, you're not going to be punished for knowing and not saying anything. Just tell me it all now, and everything's good.
Okay, illegally by the rules would be he world edited the pumpkin farm.
Okay.
And also we stocked up on diamond blocks. I had like 30 dubs of diamond blocks saved.
Okay.
Over time. And when he joined, I asked him to place them down, which in turn he world edited. Which, like, if you want us to place them all down by hand, we'll quite happily do that.
Okay.
But it was just we bought all the diamond blocks. Every single one of those has either come from joining islands like Black Pony. He joined the island a couple of days ago with 30,000 IS levels, which we placed down into the Diamond Tower.
Oh,
and
I see. Okay.
Like Jazz, one of the admins, she joined the island with 120k from Consta B, which is an OG player on the server,
Yeah.
as we call him. So all the diamond, they either come from me buying them in the shop, taking me ages, or other people joining my island to make it the most powerful island the Sky Region's ever seen.
Okay, so that actually makes it so Contra B. I even recognize that name. That was a totally separate island / player, right? At one point,
yeah.
with 100,000 plus island levels, and you're saying they or one person from there brought everything over to the A Good Island here, we'll call it.
Well, me and Consta B, we played like the first week that Sky Regions came out. We were playing together. We had like fun for the first like month until we decided to like split up and have our own islands challenge. That's a challenge.
Yeah.
So about 3 weeks ago, I reckon, he fully quit the server. He said he's busy doing like work and college and things. So
Yeah.
he gave me half of his island, which was we worked out to be about like 75k worth of IS levels. And then as soon as that happened, Jazz said, I don't want to be on this island because she's going to be busy with working as an admin on the server. So she said, can I join you as well? And brought another like 50k of island levels across with her.
Okay.
But that's why, like you probably saw in earlier episodes where I was about 82k IS levels. And then as soon as I got everything bought across, that's how we jumped so quickly to IS top and
okay, so I think that all makes sense to me because I know Contra B, I've seen IS top, he's been around, so that does all add up. So let's ignore the diamond blocks for now, and ladies and gentlemen, you leave your opinions down below on that. But to me, that does add up, even though that is a mass amount of diamonds. It seems like it's not just been one island; it's been a variety of different top islands combining together and creating this. Now let's get to the pumpkin farm. So what happened there? Is there more than it was just world edited? Was there reason? Like, what do you want to say about that?
Okay, the reasons behind the pumpkin farm is really there was 4 players on an island. There's Shadowblade, Steamroller, Mr. Memestar, and O-Tanks. And about 3 weeks ago, Shadowblade and Steamroller got banned for abusing a glitch, which they're actually now one of them is now unbanned because we, as a community, thought it was a bit unfair. So they had an island with 40,000 IS levels, 2 pumpkin farms that are slightly smaller than mine are right now, and a huge max build height cactus farm. And when that happened, they were O-Tanks, the last member on the island, decided to leave the server, with leaving the island to Mr. Memestar, one of the helpers on here. I've been playing with him and talking to him for like a month or 2 before this happened, and we decided. I offered him the chance to come to my island, but we'd always preferably keep their island because it was making great money.
Yeah.
He said, yeah, of course. So I moved my ult onto his island, and Ashes, thinking to save space on the server or something, on my ult island, tried to delete my ult's island. He ended up deleting the whole of Shadowblade, Memestar, O-Tanks, and their island, which had the huge pumpkin farms and everything. So we spent literally 5 hours trying to fix it, trying to find a way around to get the island back to where it was, because it was a well-known island on the server.
Yeah. And
it ended up being no chance at all of getting anything back. So he tried to world edit a pumpkin farm onto my alt's island, so he could still use the money making it had before the redstone limit and things came in. So we tried that for a couple of hours, and after that he just said, I can't deal with this, I'm going to try on my island as it currently is. He placed it there. It was the first time it actually worked and spawned in a usable place. So he said, we're going to have to fix this up. We're going to have to get this there, and I'm going to leave it there. Because to him and to me, that's a fair, reasoning behind it.
So it was built legit on a different island. It was accidentally deleted and placed on this island with world edit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically.
So, all right. Well, there is the story. Is there anything else anyone else wants to say before we move on?
Not really. I mean, just good.
Good. Black Pony, nothing. Tiny Block Tim, you got anything?
Just that I trust these guys 100%.
You back it up, okay. And Tiny Block Tim is just a big player. He plays, I think you play a lot on Wild server on the fantasy region, and you're kind of all over the place. So yeah, a trusted player on here. So I guess, as per usual, we will leave it up to the viewers. Obviously, I will, I'll have the final say, but with this, I was planning to make a decision today, but with this new kind of story and evidence that's believable, and even if it is true, let's go on the basis it is true, does it still deserve to be here, ladies and gentlemen? I mean, as you guys as viewers, and I know a lot of you are players on the Sky Region server, let me know in the comments down below what's fair, what's not. But I don't know. I believe you guys. I believe the story, and I think that all makes sense. It all adds up. And whatever happens, I mean, we'll see what the viewers say, and I just want to get a few more opinions on what they're thinking, and I hope that's all right with you boys. But thanks, Agud, for taking the time to talk to me today and explaining it, and sorry this is all going on. Kind of unfortunate because you guys didn't really do anything wrong. You just kind of, and I don't even know if Ashes did anything wrong in this regard. He did a lot of other things wrong, but in this regard, you guys just kind of got with the wrong guy, I guess we could say. So with that being said, gentlemen, appreciate it, and I'll talk to you I guess in the next episode when the decision's been made. One more side note on that, so again, I'm just going to leave it there. We're going to continue on with today's episode. I actually got a cool project we're getting started on here, but they have screenshots, they have proof of the progression, and that farm that he actually said he built on his other island, he did actually build it. There was proof. So I believe the story is true. The question is, does the story mean that they should get to keep everything? Let me know in the comments down below. Okay, let's move on to some normal SkyBlocks. So, what we are building today, I've got a couple cool ideas in front of us for the next few episodes of SkyBlock, but the one I think is most important to us right now is villagers. And we've seen this design before. So basically, all we got to do, and do I have Silk Touch? No, I do not have Silk Touch. I'm going to go grab this. But we got to grab our villager spawner. I mean, we're not going to use it right away. Where are you, Silk Touch? There you are. We're not going to use it right away. But basically, I want an easy way to be able to sort and kill the villagers. Just basically an efficient villager grinder, I guess we could say. Do I have haste over here? Yes, I do. So, I started out with this. I'm actually going to go Super Breaker here. You ready your pickaxe? I don't think it's really... Yeah, that didn't do too well. But basically, we're going to now mine. I've basically placed out a perfectly even square, placed the water down, and now all I do is I mine out all the extra cobblestone. And I'm kind of going based off of the design I saw. Oh, there's Ben M right now. He's joining. Look at him right now. He might actually be jumping on TeamSpeak, which will be perfect. I'll unmute if he does join in because it looks like he's just hopped on, which is perfect. It's always nice having Ben M's help. But basically, every single one of these slots is going to be an area where they drop down, where the villagers drop, and each villager will hopefully kind of have its own space, right? Is hopefully how it's going to work out. And if it doesn't, I mean, we're kind of just going to play around with the idea and see how it works out. So this will be a spot, this will be a spot, this will be a spot. I don't know how we're going to do these big kind of corner areas here. I'm not too sure how we do that because I haven't looked at the design in a while. I'm kind of just going off what I remember seeing. And Ben M's joined the call. What's up, Ben?
How you doing, dude?
Doing good, man. Doing good. Ben, were you doing some Thanksgiving stuff?
Yeah, I was doing some Thanksgiving stuff, just busy.
That's what I like to hear. No worries, buddy. So, basically the last, I'll update you on everything else later on, but the last part we're doing today is this villager spawner. So, you haven't seen, we were both thinking we want an easier way to sort villagers. Is this what you had in mind?
No, I don't think so.
Not at all. Okay, so basically, let me kind of give you an idea, because here is what I am thinking, Ben M. To make it a little bit easier to understand, we'll do a demonstration over here, and then we'll kind of move on. So basically, every single one of these slots here is going to be a place for a villager to sit. Now, all we're going to need is, do you have any slabs on you, Ben M? We're going to need to put a slab here.
Wooden slabs or
anything that works. I mean, we can change the design of it later, but right now it's just, we just need to make sure it works first off. But you guys are kind of seeing the idea, I hope now. And now the issue is, I don't know how, you know what we could do? Can we do, yeah, let's do that. We're going to do two separate spots here. I know how we're going to do it. Just like that, and then build up these two as well.
Wait, how are we going to see them though?
We're going to be underneath. Our area is going to be underneath.
Oh,
and the villager spawner is going to be up top, and then all these slots are where our individual villagers are going to rest. Now, this one area right here is going to be a little bit weird, though. Well, I guess, can we put up... We'll see. We kind of just got to work with it. That's all I'm debating. But you know what we're doing here, Ben. You get it, right?
Yeah.
And then, so you're gonna put the slabs down here, Ben, when you can.
I gave you them.
Where? Oh,
It
thank
should
you.
be in your
So
inventory.
now we just got to test. So yeah, it'll be stuck there. That guy will be stuck there. So now you can see there'll be a villager here. He won't be able to escape. Villager here, and in every single spot we want, there will be a villager. That is kind of the idea. So you can see right there, we have 4 villagers, 4 individual villagers, and we will make it so they are either paper or coal villagers. So it's not like an automatic system. It's just an easier way to have a manual system, in my opinion. So that's kind of the idea. The only problem we got to work out here, Ben, is these weird corners. Yeah, you see the issue I'm having here. So let's do some brainstorming on this, and then we'll come back with our final plan. I made a couple adjustments. This looks cool from up here, Ben. I gotta say, with the slash fly, it looks real good. So Ben had a good idea, and I think I'm on board with it. Why don't we just wall this area off and then make, because we have to wall it off, right? Like, let me do a test here. Let's say, let's do it with cobble. I've just been using the brick for the bottom parts. Let's say we do this. Will the villagers, this forces the villagers to still flow correctly, right? Like, even if it lands on this corner piece here, yeah, right? It always has to flow to one. That's my, okay, yeah. So let's do it just like this, Ben. So Ben, if you could raise these walls up too, and then we'll go from there. I'm gonna go down and put the stone brick wood slabs up as well. But this is oh, I'm so happy to do this. Looks so cool and it works so perfectly. So we basically have, we'll count afterwards, every one of these compartments is a spot for a villager. That's kind of the idea here, is that exactly that. Every spot here that we have opened up with a wood slab is where a different villager can go. And eventually we are going to want it to be where we only have one villager there. Because it will be limited by the spawner, right? As soon as we get enough villagers, they will stop spawning, which I think, in my opinion, is a good thing. So I'm setting up down here. Again, like I said, every single one of these is going to be a spawner. I'm liking this, dude. I'm liking it. This is a quicker project, I would say, but I really think it's going to be beneficial if we make use out of it. So let's build that right here, just like so. And then what is going on here? Do we need these? I don't think we need this corner piece here, do we? I'm just trying to make sure everything's working correctly. Let me go test. Let's just simulate me being a villager. I jump in. Can I get out? Nope. I can see my buddy, and it's more. I just want it to be opened up as well. And I think, oh yeah, Ben, that's perfect. Oh, I like that, Ben. So you even left, we can leave ourselves a little doorway even with this strategy, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't mess anything up. So we can have doorways on either side that will be, let's do 3 tall. I think that looks better. Good call, Ben M. Yeah, no, perfect, dude. I like this. Nice job, man. See, this is why I need Ben M. It just helps me out, man. It just helps me out, just the little things here. We completed it as a team, and I think I need to get rid of that one right there. Stone brick. And, oh, no, something's going on there. Put a cobble piece right there. Did I mess anything up? I don't think so.
No, you're good.
And then put the slabs here, and we should be done just like that. I'm excited to actually get this thing to use. Let me just replace some of this with stone brick. And eventually, it'd be nice to switch this whole thing to stone brick, but I mean, cobblestone builds is kind of our thing around here, at least when we start out, and then we sometimes switch it after, we sometimes don't, I know, but, and then we're going to put the spawner. I will simulate this for you. We're not going to get rid of that. I guess, actually, honestly, we can just get rid of the water source, but, hey, to make it easier, let's just put the spawner right underneath this block here, Ben. We're going to put it, you know what I mean? Yeah, we're going to put it right underneath that block. Perfect. So this is what we're looking at. This is like the final product. The spawner will be 1 block below that cobble block. Every villager should be trapped with the setup we have. I'm just going to double check. But yes, it all looks good to me. Let me go grab the villager spawner from this makeshift breeder I made yesterday, or last episode, I should say, with the old silk touch. This is what's good. If you have one of these villager spawners, they do not exist anymore on Sky Regions, but, well, they exist, but you can't really get them unless other people have them from early on. This is probably one of the best ways to utilize it. So, just like that, the villagers flow in their separate compartments, I hope. Everyone go into their... Oh, this is awesome, man. This is awesome. And now we head down here, and we've got... Let's see. We've got a librarian. Good. You get to stick around. let's check over here. We've got a shepherd. Unfortunately, you lose today, my friend. And then here,
Oh, this guy's bad.
librarian, and is this a coal guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, just like that, dude. We just got 3 out of 4 get to stick around. Now, here's what will happen. Sometimes they'll double up, and that's okay if they're both good. I mean, there's really no problem in that. But we just kill one off. The librarian gets to stick around, and it's just easy to replace, right? Dude, we're getting so many librarians right now.
Ooh.
As soon as
Yes.
one is bad, we like as soon as the trade is used up, we can just kill it off and move on to someone else. Also, what we're gonna do probably next episode is get some chests set up with and all of our sugarcane. Instead of selling it, we're gonna bring it over here to create paper, and then all like 1.2 million. I'll buy a dub of coal. Let's say I'll just buy so much coal so that we have unlimited trading supplies, trade it up for the emeralds, and make more money than we would have if we just sold the coal and the other stuff separately. So that's the idea. The villager project is just about complete. Kind of a simpler one today, but very useful in my opinion. And Ben came right at the right time, and I think this is exactly how I was thinking of it. It's like it's the villager flower breeder. Let's call it that, dude. It looks like a flower, man. It looks good. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to wrap up today's SkyBlock episode right there. If you did enjoy at any point, make sure to touch that like button. Join the Rushers by subscribing to my channel, and subscribe to Ben Mascot down below. You can also join us here on the Sky Region server, skyregions.net. We are on the Utopia region, but there's lots of other awesome regions throughout the server, and you can build cool things like we built today, and obviously there's much more that you can build if you're creative enough. So other than that, thanks for being here. Recent 5 donators to Sky Regions. We got Primal Dog EX, Dark Z Dragon, Potato Dustin, Fabsy 1990, and Instant Freeze. Thank you for your purchases. Oh, it looks like Dark Z Dragon just purchased right on the way out as well. So good luck on your Sky Keys. Enjoy your ranks. Thanks for playing. Thanks for financially supporting this server. Have a good day. We'll talk to you all soon. Goodbye.